All right, everybody, welcome to Blog Access One podcast. I'm your host today. I'm Bobby, not Rob or Rod, for that matter of fact. We're on episode 240, and I'm co-hosting with Kayla. Kayla, how you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good, good, good. Um, let's get right into it. We're gonna talk about Saturday as a whole because Saturday was like a huge sports day. You had college football, you had NFL games, you had basketball going on, college basketball. I think the only thing we were missing was baseball, but still a big sports day for sport if you're a sports fan and you love sports. Kayla, where do you think we should start? Should we start with like the NFL games or should we start with the college games or Paige and Juju?
Let's start with NFL.
All right. We'll start with the Texans and Chiefs game that was held like at it was 12 o'clock. It was in the afternoon, 12 o'clock in the afternoon, regular NFL time on a Saturday. Um, First off, prayers goes out to Tank Dell. What happened to him? Whew. I pray it could be, they're saying there's a chance it could be career ending. Hopefully it's not, and hopefully we see him back on the field. Um, Kayla, may I ask, who did you have winning this game?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs,
Mhm.
okay.
The Chiefs, sure.
Yeah, and they were in Arrowhead. Yeah, the Chiefs. You know what? Something about Patrick Mahomes and the refs really see makes this game kind of it's the game's getting boring.
Hmm.
Game's getting boring. Now, the Texans did put up a fight, but my argument with the Texans is the fact that they're so predictable play calling. Um, but the Chiefs, they played their game. Dink and dunk on football. Defense got turnovers, won the game. I will say CJ Stroud, he needs help on the O line. And he needs more receiver help. I don't know who they go sign. They might go sign a OBJ or Deontay Johnson. If I had to choose the one between the two, I'd probably choose OBJ than Deontay Johnson because Deontay Johnson seems like he got a little bit of head case. He's a head case.
Do you think OBJ would be beneficial to the Texans though? Just
I think for where he's at in his career, I think he'll be a little bit more beneficial. Just a mentor to help out. You'll
mm,
have Diggs as a mentor, like you just need somebody to kind of man. You got Diggs, Robert Woods. You just need you need a body.
okay. I could agree with that. I could
You just
definitely.
need a body, and then he'll be a good speaking piece to help out these guys. It's not like we expecting OBJ to come in the locker room and be like, oh, he gonna be the guy.
Hmm.
No, we need a body.
Okay. I could agree with that for sure.
They need a body. Another thing I will say is that um the Texans defense, they're good, but they need to create more turnovers. They're getting a lot of blitzes and doing everything they're supposed to, but that game they didn't create the turnovers needed to keep them in the game. They definitely need to create a lot more turnovers.
How do you feel about that fumble call that they made when they didn't reverse a touchdown?
Yeah, that was that was BS. That's just Kansas City being Kansas City. That was BS.
Yeah, I agree.
That was a fumble for a touchdown. That was a bunch of BS, and we should have had that touchdown. But no, I guess not. I guess they didn't believe in having that fumble for. I guess Kansas City was like, oh, no touchdown, no fumble. I don't know what to say about the Kansas City Chiefs. Am I getting tired of them winning everything? Yes, but it's gonna make the satisfaction. It's kind of like the Patriots. When the
Hmm.
Patriots went undefeated that whole regular season, the satisfaction of a team beating them was going to be the greatest thing in the world.
Hmm.
I think somebody beating them and stopping them from the three-peat will be the best thing in the world. And I think there's a team that can do it.
Lions, but I don't think you're gonna agree with me.
No.
Yes, listen, they have like the same like play style.
I was gonna say it's a team in the AFC.
Who?
It's a team in the AFC that actually beat Detroit.
Oh,
Y'all played them where Josh Allen went off.
okay.
I think the Buffalo Bills. I'm starting to become a believer in the Bills.
Yeah.
That's scary. Like I think they can win if the game is in Buffalo. And I get it. Patrick Mahomes won the game there last playoffs. I think if the game is in Buffalo, and I think if Josh Allen utilizes his legs, is able to utilize his legs and play like he plays in the regular season, they will win that game.
I can agree with that.
Now, if we talking about Super Bowl wise, then yeah, of course I'm gonna disagree with you. It's gonna be the Eagles, not the Lions, and
Ah,
I believe we got we can stop that.
you think so?
I think we can. I think our defense is a lot better. Um, than it had. Our defense is a lot better than it was that year. Where we went to the Super Bowl because of the fact that it's a cohesive unit. You know,
Mm-hmm.
not just like the D line has to get a sack for us to win. Our D line just got to create pressure, but our corner and our secondary can hold anybody. And our linebackers are just as good. Like it's just like a cohesive unit on defense. And then we seen what happens when you take out the run. Now, of course, they're gonna try to take away Saquon, but guess what? Jalen has proven that hey, I can throw for 300 yards and 4 TDs if I have to.
Right. Okay.
So,
Y'all that. I will give y'all that.
I would say like y'all too can do some damage to them because y'all are the last team to actually beat them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm talking about like beat them at full strength.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the season opener and y'all and that was Sean and that was Laporta's coming out party. Shout out to him for that first year in fantasy because he gave me some dubs. I picked him off the waiver wire as soon as that game was over. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, he gonna be a stud.
Yeah. He fell off a little bit this year, but he's starting to pick it back up.
Well, I think he only fell off because y'all got JMO as y'all call him back in the wide receiver lineup, and so targets.
Yeah. Team is a
But
little different this
he
year.
also had a knee injury, like he was also hurt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he got the service that he should have got done on his knee
Yeah.
at the end of the season. Like he needs to go have like that off-season secret surgery that nobody talks about,
Mm-hmm.
and then come back ready to go. But y'all could beat them if y'all get well, y'all secondary is whew, losing Carlton Davis is rough.
Yeah. We lost a lot of people that game. We lost a lean. I don't know if this is not really defense wise, but I don't know if David is out for the rest of the season or not. They said he avoided knee surgery, but we'll see. I don't know.
They
Our
said
offense is a
he
little
don't
shot.
have to, but I think he's gonna be out for the this season, as in like he's not gonna run. He ain't playing running back until playoffs.
Yeah.
If they get that bye, that's what's really gonna help. And most likely I get worried about meniscus tears because it's like that cushion or that slit that keeps everything in place.
Hmm.
My thing is like you kind of want him. I would just say be like, I don't want to play him at the goal line because that's where most of the damage happens because everybody's going low.
Hmm.
Like I'm running like stretch plays for him on the outside. Like so he can go to the outside and get out of bounds instead of just like running dead ahead like he's really good at.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see them like have to transition.
But y'all got a number but y'all got a number one, y'all got another number one running back. Y'all got Jameer Gibbs. Let's just hope he's taken on that workload before. Oh, we got somebody joining. Who's this? Hey,
Hey,
Rod. Welcome,
Rod.
welcome.
What up, though?
Hey, Rod. How are you?
Yeah, you still got to change that Steph Curry background, dog.
So after that 2 point performance, you don't get to have that background no more,
Yeah,
huh?
that 2 point performance is crazy.
He folded so bad that day.
Folded
Um,
is an understatement.
I ain't even
Like,
got that. I ain't even got that up there to show him love. It's really just because it's the Turkish shooter guy. I was,
yeah, I know the Turkish shooter guy is pretty cold-blooded, and it
yeah,
was during the Olympics.
yeah, that's the only reason it made it. It could have been anybody.
Hey, man, Like him and Draymond. Yeah, I expect that from Draymond, 2 points.
Oh, didn't Draymond just recently have a all zero stat
Yeah,
line?
he had a quadruple zero.
Yeah, that boy out there is getting cardio.
Cardio's an understatement. Shit. Cardio, like he always like that boy was just talking. That's it.
Real rap. Definitely just yapping it up. You know you do that.
It's okay. I'm glad that game. I'm glad the Rockets took part of his soul when we won at home.
Oh
Took him
yeah,
to the depths of hell.
it's crazy. You know, probably only got like two or three more years of stuff in Draymond, and then the Warriors gonna be bad for like 30 years.
Nah, they probably be honest to tell you, they'll be bad for like the way the NBA is, maybe 3 or 4.
I don't remember them ever being good before Steph Curry got there. I know they had
Well,
the We Believe Warriors, but they
we
was
believe, but they tore that apart because the owner couldn't pay that money.
and plus they was an 8 seed anyway, so you
Yeah,
wasn't
and
they,
then the one run TMC, they were good then. It's just that they got to be they'll find somebody or get a superstar. People, we'll see.
where y'all at? What topic y'all on?
We were just talking about the Texans and Chiefs game yesterday.
That game. I'm a dummy. I ain't even mad though. I like accidentally took the Texans minus 7.5 when
Bro, you were wild.
I wanted to get them plus 7.5, but I was moving fast. But either way, I would have lost, so I ain't even that mad no more.
Nah, that game was, I mean, that was all Kansas City refs. I'm not even blaming freaking Mahomes or anything. That was the Kansas City refs at full blown.
Oh, all year.
It's okay. And then we were talking about there's 3 teams that can beat them.
Baltimore, Buffalo, and Detroit.
Nah, well, you got one. And no, you got two. You said Buffalo, but you forgot the Eagles, but it's okay. We'll let you slide on that.
Didn't y'all already like do this and it ain't work out?
Yeah, but the difference is if you look at our defense that year in the Super Bowl, where we had relied on 70 set. Remember, we relied on the sacks. We ain't relying on sacks this year. It's a cohesive unit on that defense.
Which is crazy because at some point, I want to say only within the first 2 weeks of the season, y'all defense looked like it was gonna be a long year, and then
Yeah, it
and they
did.
got good. They got good. I give them that.
On the fact that we signed Matt Braun for a vet's minimum and all that, even though he gonna be commanding money next year, that's what's gonna suck.
Hmm.
He gonna command money, but he a good linebacker. I can't complain. Jalen has proved to the media again. It's like, hey, I can throw for 300 yards, 4 TDs. Like this ain't shit.
I
But
need him. I need him to keep doing that for fantasy purposes.
yeah, everybody needs. I don't. Yeah, everybody needs. I just need it for my mental health well being.
Oh yeah, true, true. I mean, you could just root for the Rockets.
Yeah, that's true. We played today in Toronto. Shoot.
Nah, that's an easy win. I think I got y'all on a parlay somewhere.
Yeah, they have a viewing party. I was gonna go, but remember I got COVID, so
You got the vid.
I got it's my first time having it.
Oh shit, that's not encouraging because I haven't had it yet, and I'm like, oh, maybe I made it out.
The
Yeah, you're the only one now, Rob, with the with the COVID. Everybody else avoided it successfully.
But I ain't never had it.
Yeah, me neither.
See that it was the first time I ever had. I was like, yo, what is going on? Taking this, they tried to charge Rob. When I tell you my insurance, they tried to charge me $400 for this COVID pills.
COVID pills.
It's like the medicine you take.
What? I never heard of that.
Yeah, you got to take it for 5 days. It's like 3 tablets, morning and evening.
Yuck. I thought people just go and like charge it to the game until they test negative.
Nah, they got a pill and stuff.
Mm,
But
that's not fun.
but apparently the government's not like um paying for it no more because it's not as big as an emergency. So y'all might want to look in y'all if y'all ever get it, just be wary about how much that price is gonna cost.
You know, if I catch COVID, I'm just gonna go home and just wait until I'm negative. I ain't taking no pills.
Man, I gotta get back at work, man. You know me.
Oh yeah, you do. You do got to make it back. They made you show a doctor's note. They do that.
Nah, I just text my supervisors, they know.
All right.
I did all the right things. Shoot.
Get well
What
soon,
makes
good brother.
what makes it worse? I was gonna work from home.
You can do that. How do you work from home?
I was gonna work from home on Monday and Tuesday.
Hmm. Oh, my video keep going off. What's going on here?
I'm sick. I was sick. Well, yeah, I'm sick literally, but I was sick. I was like, well, ain't this some BS?
Well, at least you ain't hide it. It look like you're not like feeling bad.
Nah, the first 2 days were the worst. I felt like crap. Yo, I literally had to go around Missouri City down here. It's like part of Houston and look for a pharmacy to be open at late at night
Mm,
and give me the medicine.
mm.
Like I had to
Uh,
do a lot of things. It was like I finally got my medicine at 9 o'clock. I felt like I ran a marathon. I was tired. People,
to the viewers, I need to hear this COVID story. Don't fast forward when we get to this.
yes, people were looking at me. They was like, "Is it cold outside?" No, I'm cold.
Give me my blankie.
Yo, I had my Nike Tech fleece suited and booted. Like I was had a beanie, had a mask. I was like, yo, it is cold to me. I was like, you what you wearing right now? Literally that.
Mm.
Literally a beanie, a big jacket warm. I
Oh,
was,
it's not clicking for me that you in Texas. I'm like, well, we wear this. No, you don't. You don't not. You're not supposed to wear that.
we don't wear that. I mean, it's been 70 degrees some days.
Yeah, that's wild. I wish it was 70 degrees here.
Shoot. What kills you is to switch into the air conditioner. I thought I had the flu at first. I was like, oh yes, that's me turning that air conditioner on and off because the weather it'd be hot one day, next day it'd be cold, it'd be hot. Your body your body can get messed up down here in Texas. But let's talk about the Steelers and Ravens game. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
great
that
game.
game to me, well, shout out to the Ravens finally beating the Steelers in something meaningful.
I bet on them. So good job, Raven.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think this Ravens team's gonna go far this year until they fix their defense.
They could probably. I mean, they would have to avoid Buffalo.
I think their defense is they're gonna be their downfall. Because last year their defense was top everything. Defense was stacked. This
They,
year,
well, they held Russell Wilson and company to 17 points and got a pick six. So they could just
um,
do that
so
a couple times.
so did the Eagles too.
Oh yeah, they've been looking bad. The Steelers against good teams.
Yeah, my whole point exactly. Like the Steelers, I think they're good enough to make it to the playoffs, but they're not good enough to win.
Oh yeah, they. I mean, I think they already clinched their playoff spot.
Yeah, I don't think they get past the first round.
You know what I think about to be crazy? I think they're gonna end up playing the Ravens in the first round.
Oh, that's nuts.
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen, but we'll see.
Hey, I'm in for that game because y'all remember them old Ravens and Steelers playoff games.
Uh-huh.
Boys, boys was getting coming out of that game with CTE in advance.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna see. And the Ravens, I feel like as bad as their defense have played this year, they're gonna be who they were supposed to be when the playoffs start.
Um, yeah, good thing the Steelers don't have Ryan Clark on their team no more. Good Lord. That man was a running crash dummy.
That's my guy. I love him as an announcer too.
No, I respect him, but that guy was a menace on the field. I'm sorry. The hits he will put on people, thank God they put rules in place for that today.
Yeah.
Whew, he was a menace. But that game was all right. I mean, I watched a little bit of it, but I was just like,
Yeah.
eh, this game, this ain't nothing. They all clinched their spots. I got nothing to say. I really think I'm not a believer in both of those teams being a contender just yet until I see them like win that first playoff game.
Who Steelers and Ravens?
Yeah.
One of them got to. I'm pretty sure they're gonna play each other. I'm trying to think. I think who would be six seed. I don't know. I gotta think about it. I'm also very
No,
much multitasking and all of
I
that.
think I think the Broncos are going to surprise some people too. They're
That's if
going
they
to
make it.
They can knock off somebody a high seed if they want to.
Nah, they trash. They gonna lose.
That defense is tough though.
Yeah.
The way they just folded against the Chargers,
Oh yeah, they
yeah.
folded bad.
And I know the Chargers to be a team to find ways to lose games, no matter how good they are on paper.
Nah, Harbaugh, that team, I really think that's about to be the worst team Harbaugh ever has while he's at the Chargers. And for them to have a winning record like that is crazy.
I'm just not used to the Chargers being good.
The
I used to
Chargers,
call. I,
when the last time the Chargers was good was Phillip Rivers and LT. I get it.
and even then, they would fold every year or so.
Hey, torn ACL against the Patriots. LT
Mm-hmm.
was it was sad years. I know. I know.
LT ain't get no ring.
I know. Don't remind me. That's my favorite running back of all time. Don't remind me, but he's still my favorite running back. It's okay, LT.
That is very interesting. Favorite running back.
I always liked LT.
It's not that he was bad, but I don't know.
You
I
said he
think
was bad? Wait, hold
no,
up.
no, it's not that he was bad. I just can't. I'm not used to anybody saying that's my favorite running back of all time. Like it's
Well,
not. I don't even know who my favorite running back of all time is.
everybody likes. Well, I like AP too. Don't get it twisted, but LT was that guy before AP.
See, I like AP a lot, but during his time in the league, Chris Johnson was my guy. So he's not my
Oh,
favorite either.
yeah, CJ2K was no joke.
Yeah, that was the guy I was rooting for. Barry Sanders probably my favorite running back of all time.
Now
Um,
for me, it's LaDainian Tomlinson and Marshall Faulk.
yeah, Marshall Faulk's third for me, and a surprise number two, Tiki Barber. That was my nigga. I fucked with Tiki Barber heavy.
Man, Tiki Barber is a sellout analyst.
Oh yeah, after football, like me and Tiki, we don't know each other, but on the field, that was my guy.
And you know how the Giants repaid him by winning 2 Super Bowls after he retired? Say, yo, you were the problem.
Oh, Eli Manning was my nigga too, though, so I'm happy they got them rings.
Eli was the guy, especially in the playoffs.
Big Eli fan. Can't spell elite without Eli.
That's good marketing.
Uh-huh.
That is good marketing. Yo, so okay, we got through that. We're gonna talk about the Page and Juju Watkins game. It's not even close. I think we said it in the chat. It's not even close who's gonna be a number 1 pick, whatever class they come out of. Juju Watkins is her.
hmm I think Paige come out next year, so she should be number one, unless somehow Juju comes out. But Juju is a sophomore, right?
So here's the thing: Paige and Haley Van Leaf come out next year. That's a fact. That should be for sure.
I don't know how I feel about HBL. Like
She
she's
can't
so
play defense. She can't play defense for shit.
yeah, like she can shoot. And she can pass, maybe. But I don't see her being good at the WNBA level.
Her shit gonna get locked up.
She can be a solid backup.
She gonna be a 6 man. She gonna be a 6 man.
She's so small and she can't defend. I don't got high hopes for her.
She can be a 6 man.
I hope. I don't want to be no hater. I just don't got no faith.
But nah, Juju put on a show. She cold blooded, man. She is the Jordan to this how they say Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese is Larry Bird and Magic.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Juju is Michael Jordan coming into the league.
Oh, yeah, Juju a dog. Juju play. I don't forget who just recently said it, but they said she can play in the NBA, and I hate when they do that. I hate when they do that because I don't think she can play in the NBA. However, I think if we saw her playing one-on-one against like an NBA player, she can get a couple buckets, get a couple stops.
Yeah, she could get a couple stops, but it won't be. I don't like when they do that because it's just men and women, different like body structure and strength. That's
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah, she wouldn't be a plus defender in the NBA.
that's not fair.
Um,
Now, do I believe she could beat some of these college boys in NCAA? Yeah, she could play with the men's in the college.
I don't even think that, and not even about like men and women. It's just like these guys are just bigger. Like I don't know, it's bigger. I can't see her defending well. I can see her scoring.
I think she'll get her shot. I think she could get buckets. Yeah, that's for sure. But I don't want to start that because it starts a whole argument. I had an argument with my little cousins. They thought that the best WNBA team can't beat a state championship high school basketball team. I was like,
No, no, they would cook. They would cook a high school
I
team.
was like, dog, a WNBA championship, the worst team in the WNBA will cook a high school basketball team.
You know, that's a fun question for me when you think if you can think of like a specific high school team. So like, take Chino Hills back in 2016 when they had LaMelo and all of them. Could that team beat a WNBA team? Maybe, maybe.
I mean, there's so many like you got to look into it. Like it does also come into coaching too. Who's the coach?
Hmm.
Like that Chino Hills team, they just had pure talent. They didn't have the IQ yet.
But I mean, they got some NBA players still around. Obviously, LaMelo. They had Onyeka on Congo. Uh,
Lonzo, we
what is
won't
that?
count, we won't Lonzo, we won't
Oh
count
yeah.
Jello. Jello need to go overseas like his brother says.
Oh, they funny. They told him his window closed. I think they said that's cold blooded.
He needed damn. At least he honest.
Listen, he rich either way.
That's true. But you gotta tell your brother that it's like, bro, like you gotta handle your business.
He rich, and most importantly, he not in jail in China for life for stealing sunglasses. So
Yo, somebody said, can he go back to China? It was like, for what? Can't
I
go back.
probably wouldn't. He probably can't. I probably wouldn't if I was him and I could.
It's just funny to me, like he stole sunglasses. I'm like, bro, you could have paid for them shits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what made you want to steal some fucking sunglasses?
People be crazy. I mean, when you're young, you're crazy for sure. But like
Yeah, but you're rich.
you get money, yeah. Like buy them sunglasses 18 times and get it over with. But either way, I think Juju could probably beat Jello in the game. But
Oh, that's a good conversation. I think she could too.
but he like 6'8" though, ain't he?
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's the thing. Size. I don't even care that you're a guy. You just got that size.
that's a good matchup. You know,
Yeah,
somebody gonna do it on 2K. I already know.
I ain't even get the new 2K. I'm taking a year off like a pro.
I got the new 2K. I mean, it's the same stuff over and over. Uh, Very unrealistic. I hate it.
Oh man, ain't no 2K gonna be 2K for me like 2K21 was.
Oh, 2K21 was whew.
But yeah, it ain't been the same since for me. But I'm gonna be back next year. But yeah, Juju. I mean, she gonna be the number one pick, even if she was to somehow reclassified, come out the same year Paige come out. I'm taking Juju over Paige. Now with that game though, USC was cruising and then they started to fold.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
because they were like, oh yeah, but REM probably got in UConn's ass. Was like, hey, y'all better pick this shit up.
Dude, this feels like if when they run into each other again, like in the tournament, like it feels like UConn can still send them home again.
That's because UConn got a better team.
But USC got better top level talent though at the top.
Yeah, but there's a difference. You can have all the talent, but if you got a better team, usually that team play kills that better talent most of the
Ju-
time.
Juju putting up record
But
breaking or
but
historic
in
stat lines.
but think about it. In the tournament, that's where it matters. That team play does matter in the tournament more.
Yeah,
Because let's look at the teams that beat Caitlin Clark, right? She was the high level talent on her team, but she
mm-hmm.
did lose to a LSU team, and I say LSU team that was a better team.
Well, LSU had top level talent though. They had
They
Angel
had top
Reese.
level talent, but they played as what that first year. I ain't talking about the second year where Angel Reese was trying to get her bread and do whatever she wanted.
I
The
know they beat LSU that year.
Yeah,
But then who they lose to? They lost to. Didn't they lose to UConn? No.
no, they lost to South Carolina. They lost to South Carolina in the championship.
Oh yeah, I mean, and they was undefeated for like 2 years straight. So you
Better
can't.
team.
Yeah, better team for sure. Yeah, better team. That's the example, South Carolina, because Camila Cardoso is good, but there's a reason she went 10th and Caitlin Clark went first in the draft.
Exactly. So that's where I get at like UConn has the better team
Hmm.
compared to USC having all that talent. Now, here's the thing though, if that talent becomes a team, well, damn, that's scary.
That's because USC young. They got a lot of freshmen. But I like the girl Kiki Ariafin.
Oh, she
Uh,
cold.
she nice to be the second best player. Yeah,
She
that can still be a top 10 team without Juju, thanks to Kiki.
so that's the thing. If they become a top team, if that talent molds into a team, oh,
Hmm.
be on the lookout because I don't even think UConn can handle that.
They're young, but they seem like they got a lot of camaraderie. So I can see them doing some damage. I don't even know. This is probably one of the best years for women's college basketball as far as parity because we saw South Carolina take a loss already, so they're not going to be the undefeated automatic champion. And everybody else, I mean, we just saw USC beat UConn. We know UConn outplayed USC in the later parts of the game, so it's a lot of parity right now.
Oh yeah, it definitely is a lot of parity in college and women's college basketball. Too bad I can't say that in men's college basketball because I haven't watched the game. Men's college basketball is boring now.
Oh, I'll watch it if I bet on it. I haven't gotten a chance to watch Duke yet this year. I hate Duke, but I do want
I've
to see Cooper.
watched it. It's just, yo, John Shire is literally taking what the Boston Celtics do and bringing it to the college level. All these guys are doing is just spotting up, shooting three.
Well, that doesn't sound fun, but I do want to see Cooper Flag play.
Shoot, he might be a Rocket next year if we get lucky.
Oh no, y'all not getting the number one or two or three pick. Wait, y'all got somebody pick or something?
If so, we talked about if Phoenix, we have Phoenix picks and they keep
Oh, they
losing.
not, they not, they not,
Yeah,
they not. Yeah.
yeah, we got Phoenix picks, and if they want to trade away somebody or they feel like, hey, we need to do something, guess what happens?
What?
We
So
get
it's a conditional pick.
yeah, no, we get nah. It's lottery. I think it's top. It's definitely top four protected. I think.
If it's top four protected, that means they keep it if it falls in the top four.
I think or not.
Yeah.
No, it's not top four. It's not even lottery protective. It's just a pick.
Oh, yeah, but they're not gonna be. Phoenix not gonna be in the lottery, so don't get your hopes up.
Hey, you never know.
Oh, I know for sure.
Never know.
KD would have to get hurt, and Bradley Beal would have to keep being washed.
Well, KD getting hurt is not a long shot, even though I don't wish that on him because I enjoy watching KD play.
Now he already been hurt this year. I can't. KD is good with like keeping himself healthy. I can't see him getting hurt multiple times in 1 year. Knock on wood.
Maybe. But
Yeah.
let's go to the first round of the CFB. All right, Rod. Let's start at the game that we thought we were going to get an apology for.
Oh yeah, y'all was never getting that. Oh, I made so much money yesterday. Shout out to all the favorites. The favorites did what they supposed to do. I started off taking Penn State. I was like, I'm not really scared of SMU. Their quarterback is good, but like on paper, like he only had 27 touchdowns on the year. Like I'm not scared of that. So took them, and I didn't have to sweat at all. Then I had Clemson over no, not Clemson, Texas over Clemson. Clemson was feisty. I'll give them that. Like they went down.
I know you were sitting there like, oh, these guys about to choke this shit again.
I was not happy. I wasn't happy. That was the only game that was stressful because they kept getting it with like every time Texas would do something, Clemson would get within seven. I'm like, dog, y'all just was up 21. Like, what's going on? But yeah, once they stopped them when it was 38-24, stopped them from getting that touchdown, I was like, all right, this game over. So that was cool. Ohio State treated me the best. I had Ohio State in two separate bets. I had them to flat out win, which we knew that was going to happen. But I also had over 43 in that game, and I think Ohio State scored 42 by themselves. So that was a real good game for me. What else? That was only three games, right? I'm trying to think.
Indiana and Notre Dame.
Oh yeah, and I just put Notre Dame in a parlay. I knew Indiana was fake. They like Notre Dame fake too. They probably gonna lose their next game, but I knew Indiana was a
Hey,
little.
that Notre Dame defense ain't no joke though.
Listen here, I love Riley Leonard. I wanted him to do this with Duke, but
But who? I'm trying to think. Who Notre Dame play next though?
they're the seventh seed, so they're gonna probably play. I want to say the two seed,
Georgia?
maybe.
Oh, Georgia's dumb because they don't got Carson Beck.
So Georgia doesn't have their quarterbacks, but Georgia is like Kirby Smart. I don't doubt that he would get this other quarterback ready with all this time that he had to prepare. I feel like Georgia still will do what Georgia can do. Shout out to my homie Dre. He the one who pointed that out. He said, quote unquote, Georgia is still a draw. And I was like, you know what? I believe you, good brother.
I will say this, y'all better put the over on the Georgia running back to get over 20 carries. Put the over on the carries. Bet the over on the carries.
That's all it is 20. Maybe they got a committee. I didn't watch that much Georgia football this year.
ETN, they got ETN Jr.
Oh God, I hate the ATNs.
You know, you just hate them in fantasy football. That's why I know.
I never draft them. I already saw it coming. I was never drafting Travis or Trevor, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he does kill you in near the end of the season.
There's a reason all my fantasy teams are in the playoffs and still in the playoffs. I knew not to draft.
Shut up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to send you home.
Shut up.
Anybody
Just got
who
you should be happy that Saquon got shut down because you know if Saquon got banged up though. You know Saquon was still playing in the game. Boy.
I wasn't like I knew that was gonna happen. The Steelers are the Steelers for a reason. They do this. They defend.
I hate
Uh,
that.
so as soon as I saw that was the matchup, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna win this joint. He beat me the first time when it didn't matter, but I got this.
Nah, I killed you the first time. You got so bad. You were like,
You you won by like 9.
hey, a win's a win. You were just mad because Saquon held off them 270-yard touchdowns on your ass.
Yeah,
And
that was
what made
crazy.
it better was against your team you root for, the
No,
Rams.
no, I don't think I
That's
played you
what
that.
made it so much better.
No, I played you the week where like
Oh,
he was getting shut down, but then he scored 2 touchdowns in the
oh,
last 4 minutes.
yeah, it was the Redskins. The Commanders, sorry.
The Commanders. You don't get politically corrected out here.
Sorry. Hey,
Don't.
they might change the name back, I heard, but
Nah, I like the Commanders. It's solid. It's better than Washington football team. Get that shit out of here. They should have
yeah,
never did that.
that was hilarious for those who use the Washington football team.
And the hockey right now they got it going on too. The Utah Hockey Club. Like y'all pick a fucking name. Like it's
Utah
not hard.
hockey. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah, the Utah Hockey Club. Like pick a
Well, they
name,
can't be
dog.
called. I mean, they can't be called the Mormons.
Uh, oh, that's funny. That's one of the names that they got up for selection is the Outlaws, and the first thing I said was, "This is the most Mormon state that probably anyone knows of. There's nothing outlaw about them. Drinking soda makes you an outlaw. So yeah, I don't know if that
I
fits.
mean, they can't be called the polygamists because in Utah they do believe in that too.
I don't know. It's wild out in Utah, out in the Salt Lake and all of that.
They believe in having multiple wives if they can. I mean, that's what Mormons believe in having multiple wives.
In my mind, the whole state is Muslim now because of what you just said.
The whole state is Muslim now. That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So it's a bunch of white Muslims running around in Utah.
Yeah, kufis and full beards with
Oh
multiple
my
wives.
God.
With multiple wives watching the Utah Hockey Club and the fucking Jazz.
Look. There's no way Utah is Philly, okay? Because Philly is different.
Philly wild because like y'all just a bunch of sheep, y'all. But like I'm
Philly,
not even
Philly,
about to insult Philadelphia. Let me take that back. I'm not about to insult Philadelphia's entire Muslim community. That's wild of me.
yeah, because you are in the city, so yeah, chill.
I know a lot of people who take their faith seriously. I just also happen to know a lot of people who do it just because everybody else does it. Like I know both sides.
Hey, all that matters is the choice you make. Forget
Mm-hmm.
that. That's all
Take your
that matters.
shahada. If taking your shahada is what it is for you, then do that.
And we'll keep it there. So back to the first round of college football. We'll keep it there. Um,
I, I feel like it's games missing now, but it's not because there was 4 games for the first 8 teams and then 4 teams on bye.
I, I'm just gonna say this. I feel like if you did not have the home field in these first rounds, you were gonna lose.
Yeah, the home teams went 4 for 4, and I bet every one of them. I made so much money yesterday. It's disgusting.
I'm not
Uh,
gonna lie. I really was hoping that Ohio State and Tennessee would be a closer game.
no, there was no way.
The Ohio State ran through them boys.
21-0 in the first quarter. I was like, yeah, I'm about to get all my bets are about to hit. I didn't even have to really pay that close attention to the game.
They ran through them Ohio State ran through them boys like them 100 men ran through that girl in one day. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
What? Oh, what is this we're talking about? What 100 man and what girl?
You ain't seen that on X where they were talking about,
Like,
First of all, hold on. We're not doing that. It's Twitter, bro. I don't care what
okay.
they, I don't care what they changed it to. It's
Okay,
Twitter.
Twitter, okay.
Just like the
Twitter,
Franklin Mills Mall is not Philadelphia Mills, bro.
okay, on Twitter, this girl literally was like, she went through 100 dudes in one day.
I don't think I believe her.
Apparently there's video. I've never seen the video, but I only seen like the lead up to it.
How many minutes are there in a day? So it's 24 hours, 24 times 60. That's 1,200 plus 240. That's 1,440. So it's 1,440 minutes in a day, 100 dudes. And 1,440 divided by 100 is 14.4 minutes. That means every dude, if it was individual, could only have been in there for 14.4 minutes to take her whole day. I'm a math guy, in case y'all couldn't tell. I guess a lot of this had to be at the same time, though, because there's no way she did it one by one.
She, no, it sounds like she did one by one.
Nah, that's 14 minutes per dude. 14 minutes and like 40 seconds per dude. And not even including travel time, putting on condoms, taking off clothes. Nah, it's no way.
Man,
the
this
way you just broke that down. That was nice.
that
Mm-hmm.
was crazy. That's some crazy math.
I'm a math guy for real.
That is some wild math. But you are right. Your math was on point too. I
Yeah.
did it. Oh, god dang, that's on point.
And I'm driving and drinking a beer. I'm ashamed to admit that I'm drinking and driving.
Oh
But
my
Oh
goodness.
gosh, you do that in Philly. You know what? That's how I know Philadelphia people don't care. Sometimes we're driving. Y'all
oh yeah,
motherfuckers.
hey, my car got turned, bro. They not looking at my shit.
Hey, all I know is this. I learned how to drive in Philly. That's how I learned how to drive. So down south, I be getting pissed.
Yeah, driving down south is frustrating. Them motherfuckers drive slow.
Driving in Philly, bro, I be using that horn. But hey, dog, move the fuck out the way.
Yeah, the only place to make me guess myself as a driver is New York, because them niggas don't give a fuck. I thought I'd be like, yeah, hit me, bitch. I'll pay for this shit. Nah, they worse.
Oh man, so college football. So yeah, It was a good, successful first round. Do I agree they need to expand the first round? Yes.
Hey, even further, what else would you do?
Just 16 teams. That's it.
You want a whole Sweet 16 like these niggas gonna be banging their bodies into each other.
Nah, 16. Shoot.
How would
I-
that work? Two more games and still keep a 14 bye?
yeah, you still keep a 14 bye. Yeah.
Nah, you probably gotta have. Hold on.
No, it have to be a 5 team. I mean, shit. Whoever's the number one seed gets advanced to the bowl game. They get a month off.
Yeah, I guess. No, you would have to have. I don't think the maths.
Yeah, there'll be those who are in the lower four will go. Those in the lower, like who, all right, 1 through 5, right? If you're
You
the
would
number,
need. It would need to be 15, which is a weird number.
well, if you're the number one seed, think about it this way. If you're the number one seed, you get a bye to that first bowl, to
You
the
get a
quarter.
double. You want to give them a double bye.
Yeah, you get that double bye while the other teams fight it out. You still do 16.
I think if they do that, that's a money move. I don't know.
And then you can put and play in more bowl games into the playoff too.
Honestly, if we're gonna expand anything, give us more March Man. Make that shit instead of 68.
Until these guys prove that they want to play in March Madness, because last year's March Madness was sad.
You know what? I don't really remember it, so you might be right.
Nah, we can't do more teams in the March Madness because last year was sad.
But it's madness every March, though. Damn, niggas cannot drive. Get out the way. Don't
That one shining moment at the end that they play, trash.
I'm trying. I don't feel like I gotta look at March Madness and see what happened. Like, I don't even remember who the champ was. It
UConn.
was Connecticut, yeah.
Yeah,
And
that's how you don't remember.
they went back to back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not doing that this year. This UConn team kind of ass this year.
Yeah, I know they asked. But you know what I'm saying, right? Don't expand it. Don't expand it.
Nah, because they already why not? March be crazy. Like the upsets in basketball is crazy. In football, you can go bet all the favorites on the first weekend and know you're gonna get your money.
Man, not in that basketball. The basketball's trash now. These kids, this NIL, man, these motherfuckers don't care.
Listen, there is no way. Like take Clemson and Texas for example. There was no way the 12 seed was beating the 5 seed. But in college basketball, the 16 seed can beat the 1 seed. College
Oh
basketball
no,
needs more.
that's true.
Expand college basketball. Football, cool where it's at because this shit is just a formality in most cases. Now, as a better, yeah, give me more games. But as like thinking from the business perspective, like nah, y'all putting these kids at risk for like some shit that we all know how it's gonna go.
True, true. All right, let's get to these picks real quick. I'll start it off. Thursday night game, I did have the Chargers beating the Broncos.
I mean,
Saturday, I had the Chiefs beating the Texans. Um, and I also had the Ravens beating the Steelers. Starting this week, let's see. I have the Rams beating the Jets for sure. There's
hey,
yo, if the Rams lose this game, yo, fire Sean McVay. Can't lose to these guys.
we're not gonna fire Sean McVay, and it's Aaron Rodgers. If you lose to Aaron Rodgers, there's no shame in it.
Eagles beat the Commanders.
They should, but they are in Washington.
They are in Washington, so it'll be an interesting game. Um, Giants will beat the oh man, shit. Let me take that back. The Falcons will beat the Giants.
I want to know what got you there in the first place.
Me too.
I realized that, but I was looking at it, I was like, oh no, the Falcons are beating the Giants.
I will say, like the Falcons are minus 500 right now on the money line, which is crazy to me because there's a rookie quarterback starting. So there is some value to try to go for the Giants, but nah, they're not gonna win.
Yeah, because New York Giants is plus 360.
Even though Drew Lock playing and Drew Lock is my nigga, he gets shit done low key.
Um, Cardinals and Panthers. Oof. Cardinals should
Ugly,
win that.
ugly game.
Yeah. Bengals and Browns. Oof. Bengals should win that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
I got the Bengals. I got a I got a parlay. I put a stack to win 16 stacks. I got two
Ooh.
games left.
There are really some ugly games today.
Two games left. The Bengals is one.
The Colts and the Titans.
Colts.
Shoot, the
Titans.
Colts should win that.
Titans.
I'm going
Is,
Titans.
is Mason Rudolph playing?
Yeah, I like him.
Oh yeah,
The
he played
Colts are
safe.
winning. Colts are
Soon,
winning that game.
soon as you said you like the Titans, I'm like, yeah, fucking Will Levis cannot be the one starting.
Yeah, he doesn't
Um,
need another minute.
Lions and
Yeah,
Bears. I got the Bear. I'm just kidding. The Lions should beat the shit out the Bears.
Sure, right?
they'll find a way to make it a close game. Don't worry.
Like
They'll be
like on
Um,
back
Thanksgiving.
in
It's the Lions should blow them out to send a message just because of how close they played on Thanksgiving. But I know the Lions is banged up, so
yeah. Vikings and Seahawks.
that's a tough
Man,
one.
Is Gino
that's
out
gonna be
again
a
this
good
week?
game.
Or is he
He's
Nah,
back?
playing.
who said he playing? Vikings should win that.
Oh, is he? I didn't know that.
The thing is that I expect Gino to get hurt in this game because you're already not 100%, and the Vikings got a defense on him.
I'm gonna be honest. If I'm the Seahawks, they should have been tanking for a quarterback a long time ago.
Mm.
Gino is like slightly above average. Like he do this.
Yeah, Gino is slightly above it, but it's time for a new QB.
I'm actually sad my man Jameis got benched, even though I bet against him today.
He has the
But
best pregame speeches of all time.
he the best, not best. He's the most exciting quarterback in the league.
Bills over the Patriots. Oh, another horrible game. Jaguars and Raiders. The fight for the number one spot. Yeah, I'm gonna need the Jaguars to win because I definitely don't want to see. Shoot, I don't need to see Shadur going going to the Giants.
Honestly, it'd be interesting to see the Raiders get the number one pick because you know all they do is draft fast people. They don't care about who's the most talented.
Oh, they drafting Shadur.
They need a quarterback. They do.
They drafting Shadur. If not,
Well,
they Travis Hunter. It's one of them.
yeah, Travis Hunter going number one, and the Raiders don't need him. So it'd be interesting to see the Raiders get the number one pick.
Um, 49ers and Dolphins. Whew, both teams are 6-8. I'm a I will go with the 49ers on this one. Mike McDaniels against Kyle Shanahan. They know what to do. And then the Buccaneers and Cowboys for Sunday Night Football is horrible. Bucks win. Buccaneers.
Go Baker. Go Big Show.
And then for Monday Night Football, Saints and Packers, the Packers should win in a blowout.
Yeah, because who's starting for the Saints today? Is it me?
Rattler.
Oh, they put Rattler in. I thought. Oh no, last week was the no-name guy. Spencer Rattler can surprise you, but they still should lose.
And then my ultimate lock, my lock, guarantee win no matter what. I'm going to have to say it should be the Lions over the Bears.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And then another lock, Rams over Jets.
You trying to butter us up? You want to pick our favorite teams to win?
Yeah, I need shoot. Already y'all win. Shoot, I'm not picking nobody from the Jets ever again in fantasy football. Brees Hall sold me a dud.
They're gonna be good next year.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna be pissed if All
What are you
right,
doing?
Rod, who you got?
You want to read the game? I'm driving. You want to read the games out, and I'll tell
All
you.
right, Eagles and Commanders.
I like the Eagles here, even though Commanders are a good team playing at home.
Okay, Titans and Colts.
I like the Colts here. The Colts are an under 500 team, so if they lost today, I wouldn't be that surprised. Also, Mason Rudolph, for whatever reason, plays really well and keeps the team in the game.
Okay, Rams and Jets.
Of course, I'm taking the Rams, but I have a lot of respect for Aaron Rodgers, and there's no way this team should be 4-10, but they are.
Giants and Falcons.
Tough game, tougher game than people think. I'm gonna go with the Falcons. I want the Falcons to win. I got them in my division parlay, my division winner parlay. So I need them to catch the Bucks. Although I need the Bucks to win today, so I need them to catch them at a later date.
Cardinals and Panthers.
Ugly game. I'm actually gonna pick the Panthers. They've been playing really well lately.
Okay.
And the Cardinals, they're just so inconsistent.
Got faith in Bryce Young. I see that. Bengals and Browns.
Oh, go Bengals. They in the parlay. They gotta win. Trying to bring this money home.
Lions and Bears.
I'm not scared of Lions. I'm sorry, Bears go Lions.
Vikings and Seahawks.
Tough game, but I don't think Gino makes it through the whole game. So go Vikings.
Patriots and Bills.
I think the Patriots do cover. They're 14-point dogs. But the Bills gonna win.
Jaguars and Raiders.
Do I have to pick? That's a nasty game. I'm going to pick. I'm probably gonna pick the Jaguars. They even with whether it's Mac Jones or Trevor Lawrence, they should have the quarterback advantage. So I'm picking the Jaguars.
49ers and Dolphins.
I'm picking the Niners here, even though Tua is my guy, my fantasy quarterback.
Buccaneers and Cowboys.
Go Bucks. Let's get this money.
Saints and Packers.
Yeah, I don't think the Saints should be 14-point dogs with Spencer Rattler starting. They actually started off as way lower than that. I think I got them at like -6.5. But yeah, the Pack should win.
All right, then for the Thursday night game, out of the Chargers and Bengals.
I actually didn't make a pick in that game. But I would have picked the Chargers. I have no faith in the Broncos.
All right, and then the two Saturday games, Chiefs versus Texans.
Yeah, I don't pick the Chiefs until the Chiefs give me a reason not to pick them. It's hard to beat Patrick Mahomes and the refs. So
Ravens and Steelers.
I had the Ravens in that one. I don't really have a lot of respect for the Steelers, even though they're 10-5. Like I don't think they're that good.
All right, Kayla, got any locks? Anything?
Pretty much said mine. I think the most important ones. I'm going with the Panthers over Arizona today. Obviously going with my Lions.
Y'all are going with the Panthers over Arizona. Y'all are doubting my man Kyler Murray. I know he the short midget running around crazy, but god dang.
Calamari.
I think the Panthers just look a lot better since Bryce Young came back from his bench.
That man said you never benching me ever again.
Bryce Young can play if the owner actually put the talent around him.
Listen, I love their receiver, Xavier Legette. I probably love him as like
Yo,
an
he is
interviewer.
country as
He's
fuck.
so country.
So country. Like I can watch this man's
That
interview.
boy said he be cooking raccoon. I was like, bro, you
I'll
are
cook
country.
rat. And I know this might be crazy, yo, but I'll cook raccoon. Like he country
I
as
was
hell.
like, bro, you are country. And I respect it.
Yeah, that's a good song.
You ever watched the movie Major League where the dude Serrano came in the locker room and was about to sacrifice a chicken?
That's Xavier Legette to you.
Yeah, I see Xavier Leggett trying to sacrifice a raccoon, but like, yo, y'all gotta eat this raccoon before the game.
I hope. I know Xavier Legette probably doesn't watch this podcast, but I swear to God, I hope he watches this.
I hope he does too, because I like him. I like him. Don't get it twisted. I like him. Yo, he's good to honest self.
Mm-hmm. I love that.
Oh God, Saquon just tell. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a
Oh,
good game.
Y'all
oh the
seen Jerome Ford just clear like a 60-yard rush.
who did who?
Jerome Ford on the Browns.
Oh, I
It's,
hate that.
yeah,
Sorry.
it's always when he couldn't do that at the beginning of the season, but now Nick Chubb.
They always want to be feisty when I bet against they bitch asses. I hate Cleveland. Everything about it. Did he score on the rush?
No, not yet.
Oh, all right. So it's going to be a field goal. I can live with that.
To,
I
nah,
can live with
I got out, man. Cooper Cup. I'm still mad at the Rams for Cooper Cup selling me 0 points in fantasy playoffs.
Yeah.
Listen, he's a decoy, you know? Sometimes you gotta be a decoy. Sometimes you gotta pop in and don't show niggas.
No, no, you got to show up in fantasy playoffs, dog. I'm sick. Especially if you fighting for they got the win, but damn,
That's the thing. We got the win. That's what matters.
dog. I know people would call it Cooper Cup some different names.
Yeah, all the white racism. I love it. I love reverse
I
racism.
know they will call him some different names because it was
You
a rough. I might have said a few of those names, but I'm not
Yo,
gonna repeat them.
yo, yo, let us down, y'all hungry?
No, I did not say that.
Yeah, I ain't listen, no one gonna fire me. I ain't in no I don't work for the Rockets, bro. So I'm all right.
I said some names that definitely weren't his name. Let's just say that.
Cooper. You call a nigga Cooper, that's an insult.
I definitely was probably cursing out because I was pissed. But hey, it is what it is. All right, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy y'all Sunday. Y'all get out and about. As y'all know, I'm stuck in the house for the next until damn near Christmas. Well, really Christmas Eve. Gotta go
I'm
shopping at that time.
You're not coming home for Christmas?
No, I got COVID, so
Yeah. You
I'm
can be you can clear that.
I'm at my apartment. I'm trying to be, my mom and dad are old, so I'm trying to protect,
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to be that person.
That's fair. All right, well, I'm outside right now, but I'm trying to go inside to watch football. So
Lucky.
I don't know. I had to do some weird shit today. I had to like snake a toilet for my tenant. So
Oh, it was that type of day.
yeah, I got a collared shirt on. I went to fucking fix a toilet in a collared shirt. I'm a wild bull. I'm a wild bull for sure.
Oh, it's that type of day. Well, look at you being the good landlord.
I did fix it, so I am a good landlord. Yeah.
Hey, is it me? Oh, Jalen Hurts wearing two different shoes again. He don't care.
Jordan paid the first one, so
He don't care. He wearing two different shoes. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great day, okay? I'll see y'all next week.
all right, I'll take it easy.
Take it easy. Peace.
They are.